So here in this video, I'm going to show you how I have created this automation workflow using Pabbly Connect. I have built the connection between this Typeform and Gmail, and as soon as I'm going to do the form submission, I'm going to receive a mail, product update mail. So we are going to test this workflow once. Whether it is working fine or not, for that I'm going to copy the link of this form, paste it in a new tab, and I'm going to enter some dummy details in that form. And as soon as I do this form submission, you will see I will be able to receive a personalized mail. I have entered the name as latest lead, and then I'm going to enter my phone number as this one, and then I'm going to enter my email address as latest@pabblytudes.com. Now I'm going to click on the submit, and here as soon as the form submission is done, I should have received the mail. I'm going to open my mailbox and check whether I have received any personalized mail there or not. So here we can see that just 0 minutes ago I have received this mail, and I have received a personalized mail with all the product updates. You can see, hi latest lead, we are thrilled to share some exciting new updates from Pabbly. These are the features, these are the updates, and then I have also attached the link, and then thanks for being the part of Pabbly family, warm regards the Pabbly team. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and now to learn how to create this, then let's start creating this from the beginning. So I'm running a business and I'm collecting all my leads using Typeform. I want that whenever I receive a new lead in Typeform, I should automatically send this lead a product update. Now doing this manually will consume a lot of my time, and that's why I've automated this process. I'm simply going to create integration between this Typeform and Gmail, using which I'm going to send the product updates with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now before we sign into our Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts, and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions, and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now, if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, we can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect, access now. And here I've landed towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I've created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta, which is modern, faster and more flexible one, and then we have this classic, which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this new beta, and then I'm going to name this workflow as send product updates automatically using Gmail for Typeform leads, and now I'm going to select my folder. These are the folders which have been created, and here I'm going to select it as forms automation and then click on create. So here workflow created successfulully. Now as soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me where I need to enter my trigger application. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Now here in this workflow, I want to send the leads which I have captured from Typeform a product update mail, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, I'm going to send them the product update mail, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead from Typeform, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Typeform, and following this trigger application, I will be taking my action application as Gmail. So here in my trigger application, let me quickly take Typeform. In my trigger event, I'm going to select it as new entry and then click on connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Typeform. Now here I've already logged in my Typeform account, and that's why I'm just going to accept this. Your data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect, and also it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization. And here you see connection created successfully. Now I need to select this form. So if I open my type form, this is the form which I will be using by the name contact form. So these are the fields: first name, last name, phone number and email address. So I'll go back towards my workflow and from this drop down select my form as contact form. After doing this much, I simply need to click on save and send test request, and you will see it will change to waiting for webhook response. And now I need to do a test submission in order to capture the webhook response here. So in order to capture this webhook response, I'm going to copy the link of this form and paste it in a new tab, and then I'm going to open this, and as soon as it opens, I'm going to fill some dummy details in that form, and as I submit that form, I should receive that response over here in this workflow, and this is going to show us the connection setup which we have created is working fine or not. So here I'm going to enter some dummy details. I'm going to enter my name as current, the last name as lead. I'm going to enter my phone number as this one, and then I'm going to enter my email address as current@pabblytudes.com. After entering these details, I am simply going to click on this submit, and here the form submission is done. I am going to open my workflow and check whether I have received any response there or not, and here it is. 2 seconds ago I have received the response. So here if I scroll down, I can see that I have received the last name, the phone number, the email address and the rest of the details. You can see the name was current lead, then the phone number was the 7337331, and the email address was current@pabblytudes.com. Here, as soon as I've received that response in this workflow, we can see the connection setup is working fine. And now whenever there will be new lead, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new lead, I want to send them the product update mail. For that, I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'll search for Gmail. In my action event, I'm going to select as send email and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this sign in with Google. Now here I need to choose my account with which I have logged in my Gmail. After choosing that account, I simply need to click on this allow to grant away the permission. Your data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect, so you can do this. Now I need to enter these details as soon as the connection is created. So over here, first I'm going to enter the sender name. I'm going to enter the sender name as Pabbly. The sender email address is already selected. I'm going to enter this recipient email address, but I'm not going to enter this recipient email address like this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from this type form, and when I click on this field, I can see this type form. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. I'm going to enter the email address as current@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to skip the CC, BCC and the reply to. I'm going to enter the subject as stay updated with the latest Pabbly features. I'm going to enter the email content as I've entered the email content, and to create this as a personalized mail, I'm going to map the name of the person which was current lead. Now I have entered the email content as hi current lead. We are thrilled to share some exciting new updates from Pabbly. These are the new updates. Start exploring these updates today and take your automation to next level. I have attached the link. Thanks for being the part of Pabbly family. Warm regards, the Pabbly team. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now after entering all these details, I'm going to skip this part. File name, attachment, signature. I'm not sending any attachment, but if you are sending, please make sure that it does not exceed the given limit given over here. As I have entered the plain format, I'm going to select the type as plain. The label will be inbox. I'm going to click on the save and send test request, and here let's wait for the response. I have received the response, and this response is a positive one. I'm going to open my mailbox and check whether I have received any mail there or not. And here you can see that just 0 minutes ago I have received this mail. It is sent by this Pabbly to this current. Hi current lead. We are thrilled to share some exciting new updates. So these are the updates. This is the same exact mail which I have created in my workflow, and I have sent that. So now to summarize, we took Typeform as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the new lead and then we wanted to send them the mail. We took Gmail as the action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, executed this workflow and sent the mail. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between this Typeform and Gmail using Pabbly Connect. I've attached the link of this workflow in the description so that you can check this out, and you can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation. If you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. I hope you liked this video and understood this video very well. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.